Hi FlossTube, hi Stitchy friends, it's Jennifer and I'm stitching in the bluegrass and I want to welcome you to my cross stitch channel. Here we talk about cross stitch and all things crafts, anything that I can come up with. I do a little bit of quilting and crocheting, but mostly this is a FlossTube channel. And I wanted to say thank you to all my new subscribers. I have started this video 3 times and I don't know what is wrong with me this morning. It is Sunday, for the end of January. We had our stitch day yesterday. We meet at the Extension Center here in our county and we had so much fun as usual. We cross-stitched and talked and had coffee and donuts and all the things. But I have been doing a lot of stitching this week. I worked from home Thursday because we had some inclement weather. It wasn't real bad, but I have to drive through another county to get to work that had some pretty heavy snow bursts, and I knew my anxiety and I know how people drive, and I did not want to get involved in any of that if I didn't have to. So I worked from home Thursday, and then Friday I had a scheduled work from home day because we got fiber internet installed. So we will see today if it works better and faster speed to upload my video, because it usually takes like 2 to 3 days and that's ridiculous. But I promised you guys a FlossTube a week, so here we go. I have 2 small finishes to share. These are both freebies. This one is called Feathers in the Nest. I found it on her blog. But I will show you my finish. I just chose my own colors. I used color and cotton, but I just love it. Every love story is beautiful, but ours is my favorite. So I would like to, maybe I can find a small frame and put this in our bedroom, or maybe make a pillow, a little small pillow. It's not real small. It's maybe like a 4x6. So, but I love it. I just used a random piece of fabric that I found in my, I keep a bag like this, and I put my scrap pieces of linen so that if I have a small project or an ornament or need some backing fabric or, you know, whatnot, I can just go to it, or a bookmark. You can make a bookmark. But I hate to just throw away, like, this was a good sized piece of linen and I didn't want to throw it away. So Pinker and Pumpkin Quilting, she has a blog and she releases freebies all the time. This was shared and I stitched it, and it's so cute. I used color and cotton threads, of course, and it is on a scrap piece of linen. The linen's looking gray, but it's more like a gray green. But I love it. And I was talking to my mom, I'm like, these would make really cute gifts. Like, you could put initials there. There's so many different things you can do with it, but I just loved it. Super cute. So those are my 2 little finishes. Nothing to write home about, but they're super cute. I have lots of whips to share. Just so you guys know, the winter cross stitch camp is starting in February, and that is ran through Colorado Cross Stitcher, and she has a Facebook page. I'm pretty sure it's Colorado Cross Stitcher, but she does different camps throughout the year. They have like a summer, a winter, a fall. She had a sampler camp last year, and they're just fun little prompts. So for the February winter camp. It is stitch on something, any kind of collections. So you can go to her FlossTube and get more information, but it is basically like tomato collections, or if you're doing a red sampler wall or ornaments or any kind of thing that you are trying to build a collection on. So I am going to start on a coffee cross stitch. I can't think. I don't know what's wrong with me this morning. I don't know if this is my second cup of coffee, so I don't know. But maybe I've had too much. I can't like focus my words. Anyway, it's a lot of fun. You hashtag cross stitch camp, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, go to her. She has an Instagram, a FlossTube, a Facebook group, all the things. Hello, Jersey. Do you want to say hello to the people? She's standing here. This is probably going to be a horrible FlossTube. I'm so sorry. I don't know what's wrong with me. So let me show you what I've been working on. Hey, baby girl. These were listed out in the 2020, I'm pretty sure. Let me look. I'm pretty sure, yes, 2020 Just Cross Stitch magazines, and it was a whole year of flowers of the month. So this is the black and white copy. She's licking my ankles. But this is January and February, and then I have March, April, May, June, and they were released in the magazines. And I am going to do mine like this. I forgot to put the start date, but I'm going to do January, February, March, April, May, June. I'm going to stitch them all together. And the designer is Praiseworthy Stitches. I am stitching mine on 36 count vintage country mocha. And I love this so much. So this is January, and I started on February last night. And I'm stitching 1/2, 36 count. So I'll have another block here, and then I'll start going down. So, but these are so cute. So they have January, February, the days of the month. Days of the month? No. The titles of the month underneath each block. I haven't decided if I want to do that or if I want to do like joy, hope, faith, cheer, you know, like different inspirational words for February. I could do love. So I haven't decided yet, which is why I don't have the words there. So tell me what you think in the comments if you would like. Chime in. Talk to me. I also started this Lila's Studio Noel in Rouge. It's Lila's Studio. I want to say Lila because I had an Aunt Lila. But I started on this one with the polar bears. And they're super cute. They also have a blue. I don't know what the blue one's called. It may be called Noel in Blue. I'm not sure. But she has a blue set and a red set. And I love stitching this one. It's been so much fun. I'm stitching it on the 36 count flax 1/2. And this is what I have. I messed up over here, and I had to rip out the whole sleeve all the way up here, all the way down there. But I got it fixed. It's fixed. I just miscounted. I'm going with the same color theme. I'm just using my own colors that I pulled from my stash. But I really like it. It's bigger than I thought it would be. Like, I guess I thought they would be smaller, but they're pretty good size ornaments. And of course, it is here in my beautiful Cricklewood Crossing bag that Michael, my friend, got for me. And then I've been working on a lot of whips. Plus 24 hours of cross stitch happened. So that's when I started the flowers. And I got quite a bit done on those. But I posted on my Instagram, and you can find me on Instagram as Spunky Jen. And I am working on this gorgeous chart. This is And a Forest Grew by Rosewood Manor. And you have probably seen it before. I am working over here in this section. And yesterday at Stitch Day, I got this big tree done. And it is not a hard chart. The only problem, or it's not really a problem, but the only thing is there's a lot of colors in each individual tree. So you are switching colors a lot. And yesterday they were talking about it at Stitch Day, and one of the girls, I don't want to mention her name, but she brought in her finished framed piece, and it was beautiful and so inspirational. And I'm like, I can do this. I can do this. So I want to get this finished before my 50th birthday. I'm 47. So I have 3 years. You think I can do it? But I'm about, I guess, I don't know, a quarter, I don't know, maybe not even a quarter, maybe, I don't know. But I'm working on it, and I absolutely love it. And when she brought in her stitched piece, it was really inspirational for me to be like, okay, so this is what I have. This is what I did at Stitch Day. This is a bird. It's hard to see up close, but when you look at it back here, you're like, oh. But it is a bird feeding its babies in the nest. And I finished the bunny and the tree. And then there's another little row here, and then that would be the bottom. So that's what I've done. And I love it. I love stitching on it. For me, it's hard to stitch on, like when I'm sitting on the couch, because there's so many threads, and I got thread everywhere, and dogs, and you know, all the things. And I have all of my threads. I didn't know another way to do them. I think I've showed this before. Y'all, come on. I don't even know. But I put them on cards, like in numerical order. So these are all of the threads. I mean, there's so many. And like one tree will have like one little bitty tree will have like all these colors in there. But I love it. It's just hard to sit and stitch on the couch with dogs and things. So Stitch Day was great to be able to, you know, like lay it out on the table. And I mean, it was so nice. So I'm so glad that I got another, or a pretty good tree finished. But it's been fun. I'm excited about it. I guess you can tell. This was loaned to me by my friend Darla. This is Some Trust in Chariots. And I worked on this at 24 Hours of Cross Stitch, and that is hosted by Jen Lee, and she is Quirks and Stitches. And I am doing, like, I cut the alphabet part out, so I'm doing from here down. And I got another horse put in. Let's see. So I finished the other horse. And this is stitched 1/2 on some random linen. It's kind of thick. I'm not really sure what it is. I'm guessing it may be a 32 count. I'm not sure. But so yeah, so I have the horses, so I just need to put in my words, finish up my words, and I'll be finished. And I love it. And I can send that back to Darla. So she told me to take my time. She's not rushing me, but I would like to get it back to her soon. And then I have been working on, speaking of coffee, cheers. I have been working on my coffee stitch. This is My Necessity by Heartstring Samplery. Ooh, there's a glare. I'm doing this on, let's see, what am I doing it on? 36 count light mocha. And I'm doing 1/2. And I'm stitching this with my friend Chelsea. And she is Elle and Ada on FlossTube and Instagram. And this is what I got. I got another row in. I got my coffee pots done and another floral row. So next is some more lettering. And I think it says, you're the cream in my coffee, you're the soul in my shoe. So that's what I have next. And I love this. It's so much fun to stitch. Like, I think this floral row I got done in a day, but like this row, it took me a couple days. So some of them are, of course, easier than others. But it's a super fun stitch, and I love band stitching, and it's just so pretty. I cannot wait to get that one finished. And then this one, y'all, I am so close to a finish on this. I don't know why, I just don't do it. But I worked on this one also for 24 Hours of Cross Stitch. And this is La Di Da, the 7 Virtues. And I saw my friend Diana stitching this, and I just fell in love with it. I'm stitching it on 36 count Love Letter by Color and Cotton. And I love this fabric. I love everything about it. But this is what I have. So all I have is 6 and 7. And 6 is forgiveness, and 7 is love. So I finished the patience row during 24 Hours of Cross Stitch. So I really need to just get on it and just finish it. It's just a couple different, when did I start this? I started it in 2020. So probably one of my oldest whips. That's all. So those were my whips. I had those 2 little finishes, and I did make a purchase. This is the Calico Confectionery. I saw this on 123 Stitch. This is the Love Sampler. And it's coming up on February, and I had to. I just thought it was so sweet. Of course, I have picked out my own colors. These are my colors. They are Color and Cotton and Classic Color Works. So it called for a pink and a red, and then a dark pink, a black. This is Rustic Black by Color and Cotton. And then it called for a light green and a dark green. So I picked these two. It's hard to tell, but. So yeah, I'm excited. I think it'll be so pretty. I've been stitching all kinds of February Valentine's stuff lately. I don't know what has gotten into me, but I'm going to do it on Vintage Country Mocha. I have it ready to go. And y'all, I joined WhipGo. I have never done WhipGo before, but I thought, you know, why not? Just something else to prompt to maybe get some of my older whips done or whatever. So they called 7 and 11 for February. So 7 was an ornament on my bingo board or WhipGo board. And so I started the ornament. And then 11 was fully finished on my board. You make whatever you want on your board. So I have a stack over here, and I am in my sewing room. I have a stack over here to make little pillows so I can get some fully finishing done. I have already showed these. This is, I'm gonna make him a little pillow, I guess. And it's February, and then my little love. And then this is a stocking by Blackbird Designs. And another stocking by Blackbird Designs. These are in the February stocking book. And then I finished this long ago. This is Stitching Makes Me Happy. And I want to make him a little pillow. So I have a little stack here of things that I need to fully finish. So let me show you this too, since we're on here and hanging out and doing all the things. This is my Christmas quilt, my very first quilt that I pieced together. It is nothing to be so excited about, but I am super excited because I did it. I don't think I've shown it on FlossTube. Let me move my chair. But look, I love these fabrics. Look at the Christmas cookies, and there's like dogs and Christmas sweaters. These are fabrics by the Pioneer Woman, and I picked them up at good old Walmart. This was a super simple, super easy quilt, and I did it all by myself. I was so excited. Like I said, it's very simple. This is called a fat quarter mixer pattern, and I'm sure you can find it. I found a video on YouTube and watched it and just started. So you can see they're really big blocks, nothing intricate, and also it's good for like when you have big what am I trying to say? Big designs in your fabric, like the dogs or trucks. So you're not cutting them into little bitty squares and you can't tell what the design is. You know what I'm saying. So I need to get a bat. It does not have a back on it. I do have the batting for it. But I need to find a back. Is that what it's called? I know it's called something and I'm not saying it right. Back panel. Anyway, I just thought I would share that with you since it's sitting right here. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Hopefully I will get a lot more stitching done, and the sun will come out. Maybe it will come out tomorrow. Sing with me. No, do not. You can sing, but you don't want to hear me sing. Anyway, thank you guys for watching and subscribing and all the things. Thank you for your love, your comments, your encouragement, just hanging out with me. So maybe I will get settled in and stop being so quirky. And I hope you guys have a great week. Bye. Love you.